Imagine an agbero taking care of his business, with his boys kicking offenders left, right, and center. Imagine that kind of tough guy receiving a phone call and he melts like butter. Does an agbero guy in Nigeria break down and cry in public? Well, in this crazy movie, that is kinda what happens. Let me tell you how it went down. Meet Olumide, a clean and handsome, well-built guy, looking soft and well taken care of. He is seen having a talk with his young daughter, who is about 11 years old. They seem quite close, and it is not long before we see that he is a single father, apparently taking care of the girl from childhood. He seems to be doing quite well, as the daughter is speaking Fone and seems to have a good command of English. As they are gisting, NEPA strikes, and there is power failure. Now, this is common in Niger, so don't think there is one big problem. We are used to it. The next morning, Olumide, Arnold Schwarzenegger, goes to the estate security post to complain about the seizure of power the previous night. Everyone had to sleep without fans or air conditioners because in these gated estates, you are not allowed to use generator sets. This must be their half-assed attempt to help prevent noise pollution. With the way Lagos smells, I don't see how that helps anybody. Well, back to our story. So our mighty Igor, Olumide, goes to the estate office to complain about the blackout and ask if anything is being done to resolve it. As he gets there, he sees the estate manager speaking rudely to another woman who has come to complain. As the estate manager seems to speak more politely to him than to the woman, Olumide decides to show him skills. He forces the guy to apologize to the woman, even though the guy is doing strong head. Last, the guy apologized. Later that day, he's driving within the estate when he nearly jams another Jeep, or whether it is the other Jeep that nearly jams him. Anyway, he gets out of the car, and the driver of the other Jeep gets out of his own car. As expected with two Niger guys that want to show themselves, they have a go at each other, but the other guy seems to have too much power in his head as he's trying to show himself and the babe in the car that he's a tough guy and can deal with Olumide. Somehow, Olumide does not retaliate even when the burger is pushing him around. Incidentally, Olumide's daughter Noella is in the car and desperately begs her dad to not fight the tall idiot looking for trouble. Nobody has jammed anybody, but the tall Mumu guy seems to want to show himself. Somehow, his babe begs him to get into the car while he keeps mouthing off. The tall punk, that is Shell now, drives his girlfriend home, and as they enter, big surprise, the mother of the babe is the same woman Olumide defended at the estate office. So it so happens that her daughter is Lillian Joseph, a beautiful and very popular novelist, and the writer of a novel series that Noella, Olumide's daughter, has been reading, much to the disdain of Olumide, who believes an 11-year-old girl should not be reading romance novels meant for 16-year-olds. Tall Punk, I said his name is Sheon, is still angry that some random rich wannabe rugrats just challenged him. Lily, however, scolds him and tells him he overreacted towards the stranger. He's angry with her for not siding with him. Sometime later, Olumide arrives home after picking Noella from school, and he realizes that the woman whom he defended at the estate office is actually his neighbor. They meet outside the house and exchange pleasantries. Noella does not like the woman because she feels her dad had to fight because of the woman, and she doesn't like her dad fighting. To show her appreciation, Lily's mother prepares special amalan ewedu and takes it to Olumide's flat for him to enjoy her special culinary skills. She believes his wife would like her cooking and that she would come to request for her recipe. On getting into the house, she finds out that Olumide's wife has passed on and he's raising Noella alone. This makes her feel very, very sorry for them and makes her develop a special bond with Noella, who has now warmed up to her. Noella goes visiting with her and begins to call her grandma. They get very close. And as you guessed right, when the daughter is going to the house with a pretty woman, dad must find a way to start connecting with a pretty woman. And a small romance begins. She reads Maurice Sam. The guy can like fine girls in his films, yeah. This is where the romance is supposed to be very sweet, right? But there is wahala in heaven. As Olumide and Lily begin to collect, Seun, the tall Momo guy who is treating his girlfriend Lily badly, begins to notice that his girlfriend seems not to be dancing to his tune like she used to. And you know how Momo guys can be when they treat women like trash. They see that she's beginning to look sideways at another guy that is treating them well. Seun, the tall Momo guy, didn't disappoint. He finds a way to come back and try to spoil things, calling Olumide all manner of names, especially calling him a nobody. I don't know how a nobody would be living in a gated estate in Lekki. This guy who just gets his shot. Well, Seun doesn't just stop there. He tells Lily's mother in the presence of Lily and Olumide that he knows about Olumide's past and that he knows that he was a street thug before and that all he wants is to simply chop Lily and clean mouth, that he will drop her. He told Lillian's mother that she'd better talk to her daughter because if Olumide should finish with her, he would not take her back. Somehow, Lily's mother is just getting to know that her daughter and Olumide have been connected, and she's really annoyed by the fact that her daughter would be considering marrying a single father. Being a product of a chaotic, polygamous home herself, she does not want her daughter to have her own children share anything with step-siblings they meet in the family. She vehemently stands against a potential marriage between them, even to the point where she does not want to see Noella anymore. Can you imagine? One night, as she's warning Olumide to stay away from her daughter, Noella overhears her talking badly to Olumide and the little girl runs into the road. Of course, you know what happens in our films when someone runs away. They usually run into a moving vehicle. They don't swear for us. Noella is lucky to survive and is hospitalized for a while. When she is discharged, Olumide says he needs her to rest for some time without disturbance and prevent Lily from coming to visit. He is angry that Lily is not upfront about why her mother has been acting coldly towards him and Noella. Lily's mother is, however, unhappy with what her sentiment nearly caused, and she feels guilty about it. As the movie comes to an end, she finds a way to make up with Noella and Olumide, saying that the whole drama is making her daughter refuse food and become distant from her. She knows she needs to drop her negativity and accept the father and daughter. Olumide wants to marry Lily. Lily wants to marry Olumide. And Noella wants to see them married so she can officially have Lily as her mother. Now, the icing on the cake is when the new family meets tall Momo Seun at the supermarket and he's running his mouth again. He gets the best couple of uppercuts from Olumide, who has had it up to his neck with the Momo guy's mouth. It's a great story of strength, of true love against all odds. The ending with the uppercuts was so satisfying, though. That was some Mike Tyson stuff right there. Do you think Lillian should have disobeyed her mother to marry Olumide? Do you think Olumide should have just moved on when he knew she had a relationship with tall Momo Seun? Do you think Lillian's mother overreacted? Let us know in the comment section. If you love these Nollywood movie recaps, hit that subscribe button because we have more insane movie recaps coming. Thanks for watching, and if you want to watch another movie, just click on this link right here on the screen. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.